Well, good morning, good morning. Sorry I'm late. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning, good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It is another beautiful morning. I see something on the floor and I need coffee. Is that one of your crunchy toys? There you go. You can have it back. I tied up a piece of plastic because Rohan enjoys it. Okay, let me just grab my coffee, and then I'll be right back and we can chat, okay? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great morning. Don't worry that we're late. It's okay. Good morning. Oh, nice to see you this morning. Oh, look, Peekaboo's here. And she wants to play with the plastic toy too. Don't worry, he's not eating it. He's just crunching on it and ripping it. But she wants to play. Are they going to be best friends? Maybe. Hi, Pika. Hi. I love you. She's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I want to play with that toy, but I really don't want to come out here. Good morning, everyone. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button as you come in. It helps the channel, and you're already here, so you might as well. Good morning. Yes, my hair is pink again. Thank you for noticing. You could do a red trillium to match. We have red ones here. We do have red ones here, too. They're probably like 1 in every 10 trilliums is red or like a purpley, like plummy color. Rohan, you're supposed to chase it. You're not supposed to eat it. You're not supposed to rip it up. You're supposed to chase it around because it's fun. Look. See? Come get it. You're supposed to try and get it. You're supposed to try and get it. Look. Oh, gosh. You're supposed to try and get it. Yeah, you get crazy. Let's see if he'll go onto the floor to where Peekaboo is. For that toy, or if he'll just kill the little lamb toy he has. He's like, wait, I was just having fun. What was I doing? Then there's Peekaboo. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see who's here. Sid, good morning. Candace, good morning. TGIF, hit the like and subscribe on your way in to find a seat. Don't forget your snacks and beverage of choice and those daily meds. Good call, Candace. I did not take my daily meds today because I wasn't... Look, look, look! Peekaboo's playing with it. Does that mean technically they're playing together because Rohan was just playing with it and now Peekaboo is? I would answer yes to that question. She knows he's up there though, so she's like, doesn't want to be too out there with her playing. But look, her head is out from under the cage. She knows he's there. They're basically best friends, is what I'm hearing here. What I'm seeing is they're basically best friends. Ugh, flower looks realistic. I thought it was a real one. Good morning. Good morning. Here it is in the back. My newest crochet flower design. A glitch in the matrix. Candy says, gonna put up a bunch of plum cuttings I took from the old house as well. Oh, that's awesome. And Candy says, and guys, I picked up my Adderall yesterday. Today will be my first day of it since about age 17. I'm 33 now. Wish me luck. I didn't realize we were the same age, Candy. Am I 33? Or am I 32 turning 33? I'm honestly not going to put any thought into it. I'm around 33. Anyway, I wish you the best of luck. I'm sure it's going to be fine. And it's great that you're with a bunch of people who you can go, oh no, I'm panicking, or whatever. Whatever happens when you take Adderall. For me, usually it's that I have to pee more and that I sit still for long periods of time. So hopefully that's what you get from it too. You're a year younger, turned 34 this year. Am I 32 turning 33 though, or am I 33 turning 34? After 30, the exact number is not so important. That's literally true, Sid. After I turned 30, I was like, I'm in my early 30s. I think once I hit 35, I'll be like, I'm in my late 30s. I always round 1 year one way or the other. Well, I'm trying to think. Now let me do the math. Literally, I have not tried. Okay. 1992, and we're 2025, which means 3. So 33. May 1992. So I'll turn 33 in May. Right? Because for me, it's August 1st, 1991. Okay, and I'm 1992. There we go. What is it, Pika? What is it? You decided you're done playing with Rohan? Meds taken? I've been sniffly all afternoon yesterday and all morning this morning. I feel congested, not like I'm sick, like I'm congested from breathing something weird. So yesterday I spent a bunch of hours outside in the garden just turning over soil, seeing how frozen the soil still is. It's frozen after about 8 inches. So there's 8 inches of loose soil, and then underneath that it's hard to shovel because it's frozen. What do you want? You have a bed in here. You can lie down in here. Peekaboo is like, I want to go hang out in Alex's office. Taking only a quarter of an Adderall to start since I have anxiety meds as well as blood pressure meds. I don't know if a quarter did your doctor say that? Mine told me to start with half. So I don't know. That was back when Adderall could be broken in half. Now the last time I got Adderall, it was time release. So it's like little granules that you take. But if your doctor didn't say take it in fourths, I would say take 1 or take half of 1. 1/4, I don't know if that'll even have function. I would say do whatever your doctor said, even if it seems a little scary. Sid, so I'm actually 35, not 35 yet, but I tell people I'm 35. I mean, basically 35, right? As long as you're following the doctor's instructions. Exactly. If they said take a quarter, go for it. But I've had multiple interactions with meds where I was supposed to take less than the whole pill for while I got on it. And I asked about dividing it further, and the doctor said it doesn't have any efficacy under a certain amount. So if you're taking, if you started taking just a quarter of an Adderall and you took it for a year, you wouldn't get any benefits from the Adderall because it's not enough of the active ingredient to actually turn on anything in your brain. So I don't know if that's the case for your dose, but that was what I was told when it was me. Also, I want to check something under these bangalonis. Okay, so I have a dark spot here that I complain about more or less regularly, and I think I found the solution to covering it up. It's almost invisible. I still see it. It's right here. And there's a new one showing up right here. And they're like old people dark spots. But I think I've solved covering it up. Aside from bangs, which was a great solution for covering it up, I found out that if you put your concealer on and then do your hair and then come back to blend it out, don't blend it or anything, just put it on your skin with the applicator and then walk away, do your hair, and then come back to do your foundation, it holds. Look under my eyes. Usually there's a dark circle here because I blend my concealer and then immediately put my foundation on top of it. But today I put concealer here and here. I put concealer here and here, and I put concealer here and here, and then I let it dry, did my hair, and then did the rest of my makeup. And I feel like my makeup looks so much more, I don't know, I don't feel like I have the same darkness that I'm used to. I'm into it. I think I'm going to try doing it again. It's scored into fourths already, and I'm doing it slow because of the risk of my heart having issues. Plus, that serotonin syndrome is huge fear of mine. As long as your doctor, I would say, yeah, you do you. You do you. I'm sure you talked to your doctor about the things that you we're concerned about. I also was snuggling Rohan this morning, so I have cat hair like mixed in with my hair and mixed in just generally on my face. Ugh, not my vibe. Okay, so as you saw from the thumbnail, I made a Trillium. Very pleased with it. I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. I did the 3 leaves, I did the stem, and I did the three fabric petals, and then I did the middle section, and I did a couple leaves underneath the petals, and everything's being held up just with the strength of its character. I'm very pleased with the Trillium. I think the Trillium is possibly my favorite. The daffodil, I think, is still my favorite. I don't have that anymore, but now we've done a daffodil, a tulip, an iris, a Trillium, and a Luna moth, all in the last little while. We've been really on a flower crochet kick, and I'm so cool with it. I'm so totally cool with it. Something, though, that I have kind of been brewing in my mind for a while is I want a thunder-themed garment. So I feel like I want it to be an extra large thing so that Alex and I can both wear it, and it can be comfortable and cute for both of us. So for me, it would be like a sweater dress, and for him, it would be like a sweater. But Alex just asked me a couple of days ago if I could make him a vest, because he wants a sweater vest, because he was putting on his sweater to go outside, and he said, we're almost done with these for the year. Like, we almost don't need these again until October. And I was like, that's true. And he was like, it's so sad when we have to put all the sweaters away. I love summer, but like, I don't have anything to wear in the summer that's a sweater from you. And I was like, that's how it works. And then he was like, do you think you could make me a vest so that I could wear it in like spring and fall? And I was like, he wants to have more time in my handmaids. This man knows the way to my heart, I tell you what. So, yeah, I said I wanted to make a thunder-themed garment, and I asked if he would be interested in the garment being the vest, and he said t-shirt is gonna work. I don't know. Okay, so hold on. Okay. Okay, Trillium. Here we go. Here's what I've come up with so far if I was making him a vest. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that, but then I don't have ADHD. Yeah, I didn't know that either. And anyway, this is what I'm thinking. So I'm kind of thinking of it being themed sort of like a Letterman jacket. So like it would have like the Letterman font, sort of. Obviously, I'm saying sort of to everything because if I'm making it, it's not coming out any sort of way on purpose. It's always going to be somewhat incorrect. But a giant T on the chest, and then it would be like a vest, but it would have like thick ribbing around the collar and the arms and the front hemline. And then 2 large pockets, and on one of the pockets, like a silhouette. So maybe this would be done in another color. And it's like thunder in the pocket. So that. And then on the other pocket, it would be like a paw print. This is just what I have so far in mind. And then on the back, it would be thunder. And maybe we'll do that in like an interesting font. Or maybe we'll do it in like that Letterman font, like thunder. And then 2011 to 2025. So it's like a, like the year of that sport, you know? And then on the back, we could do a silhouette of Thunder's whole body. Because I don't think I can embroider Thunder accurately in a way that I'll feel is true to him. I mean, we could also add this patch. So like the Thunder is here, on the other side, we could add this patch. Or we could add this patch above the pocket or in the pocket, you know what I mean? Like this can be added to that sweater, but I think that I want to do some large embroidery, like some like even maybe color work. I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is for the outline of the dog, I could just do like that in a different color. Like whenever I come up to that part on a row, change to like dark blue, then change back to like whatever, dark blue, whatever, you know? I don't know. I love the silhouette on the side. Yeah, you like this one or this one? I like both of them. I think that the front view of Thunder would be really hard to convey in yarn. So I'm thinking a silhouette is a safer way to convey his size and shape. I think if I tried to do like a full color embroidery in yarn, I don't think it would translate well. So I don't know if this silhouette is needed at all, but I don't know what else we could put on the back to make it thundery. Or do we just put Thunder 2011 to 2025 and have the back be just color worked and then just have the front be designed? But this is kind of my idea right now. I've been humming and hawing over it, if I want it to be a sweater that has Thunder or if the vest is okay. What do you guys think? A giant thunderbolt on the back with the dates. Oh, that's a great idea. A giant lightning bolt. That's cute. Alternatively, that just made me inspired in a different way, Sid. What about Thunder's blaze? Because Thunder has like a very specific white and yellow pattern where the white came down on his head in such a way. I could make that look like the shape he had on his head, you know? But I don't really want to make it a yellow vest, which is what Thunder is colored like. Oh, that would be so sweet. Plus, it wouldn't make sense to anyone else. But you know what? It kind of looks like a lightning bolt. Thunder's like blaze or star or whatever. It comes down on his head and then goes up on one side and continues to come down. So, I mean, like, that's kind of a lightning bolt. Not exactly, but it's kind of a lightning bolt. And I'll know what it means. And then also, if this was a perfect world where I had Thunder's colors, I could do this in the yellow of Thunder and this in white and then this in white and then the bottom in white, and that would be like his little footprints are white, or his little feet were white and his star and the tip of his tail, you know, like all the edges of it. But I don't really want to make a yellow vest. That being said, I do have an obscene amount of that pale yellow yarn. Do you think Alex would wear a yellow vest? I have so much of that yellow. I probably really literally could make the whole vest in that yellow. What could I do to make it not ugly? Oh, it would be like him. Ask Alex if he likes the idea and he would wear it. He said yes already to the idea. He actually said, I don't care, when you make it, I wear it. And I said, okay, cool, but like, what do you want in the vest? The only thing he said he wants is buttons. I said, are you sure you don't want a zipper? And he said, no, I want buttons, and I would like all the buttons to be different. Other than that, I don't care about it. And I said, is it okay if it has like obscene Thunder stuff on it? And he's like, yeah, I love Thunder. And I said, okay, cool. Or would you rather have me just do it in colors? Like I could just make you a blue vest. And he was like, I don't care. And I said, okay. And I said, it's weird though. It's going to look weird, like a Letterman jacket. And he said, it's going to look like one of those Letterman jackets. And I was like, no, but it's going to be like that's my inspiration behind like the organization of where stuff goes. And he was like, that's cool. So, I mean, Alex is not very concerned about the way his outfits are perceived. If he feels comfortable, warm, and like loved, he'll wear it. Like he's not gonna be like, some of the things he wears are wild in my opinion, but I also wear those things, but I am aware they're wild. He's wearing them not aware they're wild, you know. That boy is so wonderful. I'm telling you, Sid, I lucked out so hard because it's true. He is so wonderful, and he also is such a goof. All right, so this color of yellow, how do you feel about this?
It's fine.
Do you hate it?
No.
You don't feel any negative emotion towards this ball of yellow?
No.
When you see it?
Yeah.
He's going into a meeting. He's like, I don't care. It's nice, he said. Okay, well, guess what? The next sweater vest design is going to be this very pale yellow. There's nothing wrong with this yellow. It's a buttery yellow. It's a buttery yellow. I just hate this color. But I don't hate it. I just look at this color and I'm like, you could have been this. I look at this color and I go, but why aren't you this? This is a nice color yellow. This is not. Maybe as a full garment, it won't be ugly. But this is what his vest is going to be made of now. Does he like that they are wild and just doesn't fully know how to express it? Also fully possible, Sid, that he actually is a weirdo and he just doesn't know how to express that that's what he likes. But either way, he likes to dress. No, you know what? He does like weird things. He does like weird things because when we look at like suits and stuff, whenever we've had to get him like dress shirts for events or when we had to buy him a suit, he looks at the things that like Jeff Goldblum would wear. He looks at like really dramatic plaids and weird paisleys, things where you'd be like, okay, you have to really like accept that you're going for weird in order to wear that. And he usually likes that stuff. Or like Don Cherry. You remember Don Cherry? I don't know if he's a remember. Is he still now? Does Don Cherry still exist? Anyway, Don Cherry used to have really wild suits, and that's what Alex loved those. So maybe he is just a little weird, but I picked a great one then because he loves wearing the things that I make. And the things that I make usually are not something that you could purchase. And usually anytime that we go out, he does get comments on his outfits because he also is weird looking. You know what I mean? I've told you this. He's 6 feet tall, a couple 100 pounds. I don't know how to guess weight on men. A couple 100 pounds, a big, huge, dark beard. He's always wearing dark sunglasses that are bright yellow around the edge. So they're like, they catch your eye. But no matter where we are, if he's in lights, he's wearing sunglasses. If it's nighttime and we're inside and inside there are fluorescent lights, Alex is wearing sunglasses. And like my family's gotten used to it. So like at Christmas, Alex is wearing sunglasses like all the time because he has really sensitive eyes. He doesn't like any bright lights at all. So he wears his sunglasses. But they also do make him stick out because in situations where you wouldn't normally see someone in sunglasses, Alex will be wearing dark sunglasses with his big dark beard. His hair is longer than mine now and bleach blonde, which is, it catches your eye. And then he's usually wearing a handmade like hat, a toque. And then he's wearing a handmade shirt, a handmade sweater, and he's carrying a handmade bag. He sticks out. He sticks out pretty clean. And it's like kind of one of my biggest, turn on is not the right word because that sounds sexual. It's like one of my biggest non-sexual turn-ons of Alex. I love that he sticks out like a sore thumb in public. It's like I see him and I get like this warm smile in my heart. Like I see him and I feel myself start to smile because he's so, I look around and I only have to look around one time. There's no like, oh no, where did he go? It's that one, the big one that's looks very different than everyone around him. He's taller and broader than me, so probably 200 pounds or a little bit more. I'm 190 at this point or something. Same, Sid. So he's definitely more than 200 pounds because I'm like 190. So if I'm that, I would say 250. I don't know how, after 200 pounds, I can't imagine how weight changes. My brain says like 350 pounds is a lot. So I don't think he's there. I don't think he would be 300 pounds because that feels like a lot. But if I'm close to 200, he's got to be somewhere between 200 and 260, let's say. That's love and joy. Yeah, well, I feel love and joy whenever I see him out in public. So I like dressing him weird, but he likes dressing weird. So we're all going to just have a great time being weird. And now he's going to have a thunder vest, which means I'll have to make myself my own thunder sweater. And what I think I want to do for my thunder sweater is knit. I think I'll knit myself a sweater. Maybe I'll knit it next fall. That is thunder themed. Speaking of which, after this baby comes and things start to settle down this summer, probably in May, I think that's when Alex and I will start looking for a tattoo artist to put our little thunder tattoos on. I think I think I've decided where I want my tattoo. And I'm going to show you. Let me just grab a marker. It's like here. I don't know how to draw a dog's paw, but like there. Imagine that looks like an accurate dog paw, because when I would hold Thunder in my arms, that's where his little paws would crisscross over each other. That's my plan. Sorry, I missed it. Read my other message above. Should put a big capital T like a Letterman sweater. Hello, Candace. Did you not see the design? Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. It's already got a T like a Letterman sweater. By the way, good deal I shared to your Facebook. Probably cheaper than you making them, just FYI. Oh, thank you, Candace. Well, let me just go check her out, shall we? You can do it, little Facebook. You could do it. Ooh, $35 each. For what? How big? Raised bed garden boxes. Ooh, that's great, Candace. And in Grimsby, how big? 40 inches long by 20 inches wide by 14 inches deep. Okay. I mean, that's better than nothing and cheaper than I could build. So, Candace, thank you for the suggestion. Please excuse just the way that I'm going to be a sniffly mess this morning. Yesterday, I spent a good deal of time in the garden. I have been such a productive hard worker this week. Very good girl. Thank you very much. But I've also spent a bunch of time in the garden. So yesterday, I went to my mom and dad's house the other day with Alex, and my mom let me have two of her large planter pots, and they are 3 feet across and they're 2 feet deep. So I have two circular like garden pots, but they're 3 feet across. They're for like a large tree. That's what they would have originally been made for. But I have two of them now. So 2 feet deep by 3 feet in diameter. Yeah, diameter. And yesterday I took a little bit of time and I started shoveling the breaking down raised garden bed that we have. I started shoveling the dirt from there into one of those new pots because I discovered that the surface area, Alex and I did, you know how I told you I love doing those little math problems? Well, apparently I've never told Alex that either. And he was like, give me an example of like a math problem you would like solve. And I said, okay, so here's a perfect one. I have two of these planters that are 3 feet across. So I need to find out the surface area of those planters. Cool. And then the garden bed that I have is 3 feet by 8 feet. I need to figure out the surface area of that. Then I need to figure out, since my garden bed is only 1 foot deep and my plant pots are 2 feet deep, how much soil I need to find the volume of the, first I wanted the area so that I could figure out how many plants I could plant. Then I needed the volume of both pots so I could figure out how much of the soil from the garden bed could go into the pots, like if I would need any additional receptacle. And so we went through the math problem, figuring out the area and the volume, and figured out that they will fit, all the soil from the garden bed should fit into 2.6 of those planters, but we only have 2 of them, so there will be 0.6 of a planter in volume worth of soil that we need to find a space for it to go while we in order to break down the old garden bed. And it was fun to like show Alex those silly things that I do. And also it was good for me because I figured out that problem. And he was like, do you write it down anywhere? And I was like, no, I just am happy that I solved the problem. And then when it's time to empty the garden bed, I'll ask myself, is there enough room? And I'll just remember, yes, there's enough room. I did the math. No problem. So though I don't write it down, it does help me make decisions. And also it helps me fall asleep. So anyway, that is to say I have enough space to move the soil from those garden beds. And I have 2 new large planters that are almost the same surface area in total as the other garden bed, which means even if I couldn't get any more planters, I should still have roughly the same amount of growing space. So I am still hoping to get another raised bed, or another large, like fabric raised bed for the garden. But I am feeling really optimistic now that I will be able to take apart the rotting garden bed. The other option is the garden bed that we have to take apart, the 3-foot by 8-foot one. It has a bunch of pieces of wood that are used for it that aren't rotten. It's probably like 45% rotten, but we can't just replace one area because it's kind of rotten throughout, and it's about to fall apart. So it does have to be taken apart. However, there are areas where the rot has not gotten yet, which means we could use it to rebuild a new garden bed. So this one is 3 feet by 8 feet, but really I could probably build one that is like 3 feet by 3 feet with the remaining wood that isn't rotten. And then the other 2 large garden beds can go in the same space because they are each 3 feet across. And that way there will be still 3 feet, like 3 feet, 3 feet, and 3 feet. One will just be square and 2 will be cylinders. But I think it'll be okay. And I moved all of my perennials now. I dug all of them out of the ice that was in the back corner of our backyard. And I moved them all into the sun. I took all of the dead, like, foliage that had, like, dried up and died over the winter. I took it all off and put it into the bottom of one of those large planters. And I'll just have that be like the base of the 3-foot planter will be like the last year's sticks and stuff. And I found that a lot of my plants did really well. I am concerned about the geranium because I started pulling off dead leaves and then the entire plant was coming off. But it's a perennial, but it had like rotted. Where the plant meets the ground had like rotted. So I pulled a few of them off and threw them out. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to not pull them off and I'll leave them and maybe they'll reroot from the plant to the ground, or maybe the root has energy in it and killed off the plant and then it'll push up a new one. But I didn't want to risk it. So I'm just going to leave it until I see new growth. Weirdly though, the geranium herb Robert looks like it's actively growing. So how can it be actively growing if the spot where it hits the soil has completely like rotted so that it looks like it's like it like breaks apart, slimy. Digging out my seedling bags. So I've got all my seedling starting stuff. I think all of it I've got organized now. Alex and I talked about the lighting, and I don't think we should Alex suggested we leave the lights downstairs because the birds will probably try to destroy my seedlings, and I don't remember that being a huge issue last year. That being said, I'm fine with that. So having our seedlings downstairs just means they will be downstairs. It's not like they were getting natural light upstairs. Anyway, they're under grow lights. So I'm not really concerned about that, except for when it starts to get warm enough to put them outside during the day. Then it's like a big job to move them all outside during the day. But that's not going to be a problem for a while. So I will be able to start my seedlings. So far, we're still on baby watch. There is no baby yet. My sister is over it. She is ready for this thing. And Elizabeth is now annoying because she's just waiting to be born. And all of us are waiting for her. She doesn't even care. So anyway, those are all great things that I've got organized now. By the way, if you're just showing up and you're like, what is she doing? I'm rolling a ball of yarn so that it's a more manageable size because it's huge. And if I'm going to make a vest from it, I don't need the ball to be this big. I'd need like a more manageable size for a ball. And I don't need the ball to be huge. I just need it big enough to create basically the back of a vest. So yeah, also when I was pulling out my perennials, I noticed my yarrow has really like exploded over the winter. So have some of my ferns and my violets. So I pulled off all the dead leaves out of the pots, and then I sprinkled over the richest soil I have over top of all of it. So I was digging out part of a garden bed, and it had been where compost was composting all winter. So the soil is like black and just beautiful, like so dark black that it's like, you know, it's like full of nutrients. Like it like, oh, it was just so dark black soil. So I scattered that over the top of all of my pots that are perennial pots, because I'm not going to repot them. I repotted them all last year. I won't be repotting them again. I'll just top dress them with some fresh compost, and then I put them all in sunnier spots so that they can warm up and spring can get started. And I was saying to Alex, if I plant nothing this summer, if I didn't plant one seed, we would still have a full flower garden and a full a full leaf, like shady leaf garden, because all of the perennials that I've now acquired, it's like 15 large pots worth of plants. So I have hostas and ferns and geraniums and wild violets and echinacea and echinacea, and we did this recently. We did this last stream. I have echinacea, and I have the other one. You know what I'm talking about. The other one that's like echinacea. And then I also have, what else do I have? Perennials. I have other perennials. Rudbeckia. Thank you, Candace. Hold on a sec. I need to sneeze. I guess I don't. I was waiting for that sneeze and it didn't come. Rudbeckia. Yes, I have Rudbeckia. Thank you, Candace. And I also have irises, and I also have strawberries, feverfew. I have chamomile coming up, which is an annual, but I didn't plant it, so it's a perennial for me. Who else do I have? I have peonies also. So basically, and I have tulips and I have daffodils. So, and I have a few other things. And I have blazing star something, a spring bulb, and then I have crocuses. And, okay, I think that might be it. And then ferns. I have lots of perennials now. So now my garden, even if I don't do anything, it will do things. Not as much as when I do things, but it'll still do stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the fact that the perennials are going to just start early and give me flowers early, because they are already on their second years and third years. But I do really, really, really have to start seeds. I put all the seeds right by my back door, so I can't ignore them. Every time I go outside to look at my garden, the seeds are there and they're judging me. So I'm just going to let them judge me until I'm ready. I have to spend a day outside really prepping one garden bed so that I can start seeds in that garden bed. Because there's certain things that have to start outside because they really like having a bit of the end of winter. They like interacting with the end of winter. And there's other ones that like they just need to start. Like poppies have to start outside. And I really should have already planted my poppies by now. They'll be fine. They'll still make flowers. Everything will still be okay. But right now is like the optimum time to plant poppies. California poppies, Iceland poppies, Mission Bells poppies, all of these poppies that I'm going to be doing, I should be planting them out this week. So if I can, I'm going to get another area ready for me to plant out things. But really, I like to spread the poppy seeds everywhere, so it's kind of annoying because I need all of my garden beds to be prepped for planting, even though I'm not going to be planting in them for another 2 months. I still need them prepped, like as if I'm planting them tomorrow, because in order to plant those poppies, the soil needs to be ready, because I can't be mucking around with the soil after those poppies are planted. Woo, one more thing checked off. My fiction thing is typed and posted. Good for you, Sid. Good for you. Very good job. Literally, the trillium behind me looks like a real trillium. Look at it. If you just saw it, you'd be like, oh, where'd you get that trillium? Pretty cool trillium you got there. At least that's what I think. What flowers should we make next? I am now up to date on filming videos up until the 2nd week of April. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I know. It's a big deal. Thank you. Appreciate you. But I still want, since it's going to be April, oh, I'm so pumped that all these flowers are going to come out in March and April. But I wonder, should I make like a peony? Is a peony going to be so much because of how many petals are involved? Peonies are so petally. Or do I do for a peony the same thing I did for a rose, just with larger petals? You know, like do a trim edge scallop stitch and then turn it all together. I guess we'll have to attempt it together and move from there. How much pink do I have though? Because peonies are like pink, right? Usually. I feel like pink is a good color. I feel like the pink that I have is a little bit dark for peonies though. I don't think I have a lighter pink. Did you hear my back crack when I just turned? I literally turned. Have you done a jumping Johnny? I have not done a jumping Johnny. That's funny that that's what you call them. We call them Johnny jump ups. So it's interesting. Also, why are they called Johnny jump ups or jumping Johnnies if they're pansies? Why are there more than one thing? What's happening? Why is it a pansy? Why are we calling it a Johnny jump up then? But no, I have not. I have actually done a pansy before on my channel. A couple of years ago I did, and it was so cute, but I used small yarn, so I made it like a really detailed purple pansy. I don't know what the purpose was, but I have done that before. Okay, and now after I've wrapped this up, that's gotta be enough for one body piece. I just want to know that I know I have enough. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, one sec. Let me get scissors, which are located over, not where they're supposed to be because I cut bangs. Did any of you even notice? Nobody even gave me a million compliments. Hello, I cut my bangs and dyed them pink. Do you even care? All right, so this is the color I have for peonies, which is a little bright. Do you think it's too bright for a peony? I feel like peonies are always a paler pink. Let's see what the internet says for peony. If I search peony, peony. Alex used to want to get a peony on his like body as a tattoo. And I was like, okay. All right. I mean, it looks like that one. That bright color looks the same, right? That could be fine. It looks like it's a pale pink with a dark center though. But like all of those are peonies, but this is the color I think of when a peony, which this is too dark. I know that it looks like it's the same, but it's not because this is way brighter. It's like a bright, dark pink. See what I'm saying? It's like the center color of that one, but it's not pale enough. Or is it? Is it fine? Is it too pink? Is it not pink enough? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Also, look how many petals are in a peony. Kill me. A lot. The answer is a lot. But if I do it like a long chain and then just wrap the chain up, it could be okay. Excuse me. I hate that all the big tech are going fully evil. I've ditched Google Docs for everything. But reference I want on my phone and my HP 6 rewrite because I don't trust them. All of the big tech companies are a little bit mask off right now. They're like, I just want to be able to make $1 million in the US. What's wrong? I don't see a problem. Because to make $1 billion, you just have to be evil. I'm sorry. And so they are. And they're not sorry. Okay, let me bring you in here. And we can try and create. Let me try and get into the shot here. Just excuse my old people sounds. I have a nephew who is 2.5, and because he's 2.5, I have to be a cartoon character because I just want him to always think everything is funny because he is basically like the master of the universe for our family right now. Okay, so that's that, and now let's go to here. Oh, what I was trying to tell you before was I am dealing with this congestion ever since I finished gardening yesterday. And I think I breathed something, and I don't know what it was. Like, but I'm feeling not the best that I've ever felt. Okay. So what I'm thinking for this peony, excuse me, is if I make a chain, right? And then I go back on the chain and do like multiple petals, like a scallop stitch, but with like a way more, just let me try. Let me see what I'm thinking. 1, 2, how many petals do you think a peony has? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Maybe I'll do 30. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so then I single crochet in the first stitch. Sure. Now in the next stitch, I'll do, what will I do? I could do a single crochet, and then I could do a chain 3. Did not find my seedling bags, sorry. And then single crochet in the same stitch. Okay. So single crochet in the first stitch. In the second stitch, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. And then I'm just trying to give a little space between each petal. Single crochet, and then in the next stitch, single crochet, chain 2, 1 and 2, and single crochet. Okay. And then a single crochet after that. And then another single crochet. So 2 single crochets, single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet. Is that 2 stitches between each petal? 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, okay, let's see if this works. Hey Louisa, good morning. So I'm gonna do single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet, and then single crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and then in the next stitch, single crochet, 1, chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet. How many petals do we think? Let's see, a normal full flower has 6, so probably we want 12 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then 1, 2. Here's number 6. 1, 2. And then single crochet, and then number 7, chain 2, 1 and 2, and then another single crochet, and then 2 more, 1 and 2, oops, 2, and that brings us to number 8. Oh, what if we have enough? 8, so 1, 1, 2, That's 8. And 2 more single crochets. Then the next one is 9. 1, 1, 2, 1. We'll see if this works. I'm not really sure. I'm making it up as I go. And then 1 and 2. And then we're at number 10. 1, 1, 2, and 1. And then we finish with a single crochet. Okay, that's perfect. And then we chain 1 and turn. We single crochet in the first stitch. Beautiful. And now we are at a petal. Okay. So we have 10 petals in this flower. How are we gonna make the petals? We have these chain 2 spaces. At the chain 2 space, we could do I don't know, like 5 double crochets, maybe. So we could do a single crochet in the first stitch, fine. Single crochet in the second stitch, sure. Now in the next stitch, we'll do 5. Is 5 a good amount, or 3? Maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, not 3 single crochets. Kiss! We'll do 3 double crochets, maybe? Or should we do 4 so there's a spot in between? 1, 2, kiss. And 3, kiss. See how that looks. 3. Shush you. 3. Maybe we just do 3. I do want them to flare out a little. That means we're doing 4. Good morning, Michelle. I'm figuring out how to make a peony this morning. We have finished a trillium now, and we've finished a tulip, and we've finished an iris. Now we are going for a peony, except I'm trying a different method this time, trying to make it easier, not only to teach, but also to make. I feel like the other ones have been like a little bit tedious. Did I end up with 4 in this one? Is that what I ended up doing? Or did I do 3? Literally, it just happened and I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Double crochets. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like peonies are bulky enough that this method could work just fine. Okay, 4 double crochets in one stitch, then 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know how we're gonna make this happen. I got my seeds. Oh, Michelle, that's wonderful. Has everybody received their seeds by now? I'm hoping you guys have. Okay, so it's kind of like the same idea for this that I did for the rose. I'm gonna make petals that come off of the main chain here, and then once they're all big enough, then we can like twist them around each other to make like a rose shape, but we're gonna somehow make it a peony instead of a rose. So just believe in me. I think we'll figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4, 1 single crochet in each of the next 4 stitches. There's 1, 2, 3. I think this will be easier than doing 10 individual petals. Candy, I have not got my seeds yet. Still hopeful. Definitely hold on to hope. I'm not worried. I think they'll come. in years past, we've had some people get them stupid late. The only thing that makes me mad for you is that I know it's already growing season for you, so it is late. But as far as if it's coming, I think it will. Oh, by the way, I got a package in the mail. I just have to go pick it up. That looks like my dad called me and he said it looks like it had been cut into. So customs went through, I think it was Winged Matchbox sent me something. Winged Matchbox, I received it. Well, my parents received it. And it looks like it's been cut into. So if that's the case, it might be missing something. So I'll let you know what's in it when I receive it. But, oh, you know what? My parents are coming for dinner tonight, so I'll just tell them to bring it. Can someone remind me? I don't have my phone to use right now. It's plugged in. This coffee went cold and it's so disappointing. So we'll just turn on my little coffee heater. There we go. Tomato starting is happening right now. My mom just started her tomato seeds as well. All of her peppers are already like transplanted into their... What was that for? All of my mom's peppers are already transplanted into their next size up. Like she starts all the seeds and then later puts them in their next size up cup, and then they go into their next size up pot, and that's the one they get sold in. So they're already in their second size. You better not bother those cats, Beelzebub. And she just started her tomatoes. Her Vinca, verbena, petunias, coleus, lisianthus. Those are all like actively started. My mom's already transplanted her lisianthus into the next size, which is crazy because I have not even planted any seeds. Also, since I'm going to be going away for 2 weeks, I don't think I'm going to be going away from work. I'm just going to be not at home. I'm going to be visiting a friend. I have a friend who had a baby a while ago, not that long ago, but a friend who had a baby recently. So I'm going to go up and stay with my sister in Ottawa while I, first of all, get to spend time with her kids, and second of all, get to help out my friend who had a baby. So I'll be spending half the time doing one thing, half the time doing the other. However, in the same period, I'm going to be there for 2 weeks. So I'm going to be bringing my computer and working from there, which is the reason I wanted to have so much filmed. Because if I have it filmed, I can edit from anywhere. So I'll just edit from my sister's house when I'm not busy. LOL, when I'm not busy. Isn't that cute? I'm going to be playing with her kids is what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, anyway, I don't know where I was getting with that. Oh, right. I'm starting my seedlings, but I'm going to be leaving for 2 weeks with all these baby seedlings. And I asked my mom, and she said she would babysit them for me. So after I start all my seedlings, I will bring them to my mom and dad's farm, and they will live in my mom's greenhouse for 2 weeks, where they will get beautiful heat and perfect lighting and wind, because my mom's greenhouse has a fan in it, and they open the doors. The plants are basically going to get like a spa retreat, which I'm very excited about, because last year I was so in awe of how strong and beautiful my mom's plants were. So now my plants are going to get a taste of that, which is very exciting for me. Okay, I've made it to the end, just about, of that first row. I wonder what I breathed in yesterday. I don't think I have any sickness. I think I literally like breathed in soil, and now I have like soil because I blew my nose yesterday and it had soil in it. But I feel so congested. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What are you doing? Just crunching up an orange peel, you crazy bird. All right. So there, single crochet in the last 2 stitches. 1 and 2. I'm so excited to start my seeds. I just caught a delicious whiff of my own skincare. I have a setting spray on today. I got a setting spray and I'm using it, and it has like this soft coconut fragrance, and I just smelled it and it smells so good. I wish I could share it with you guys. Okay, so here's what my first row looks like, and if you were to stop here, you could still make a flower. It wouldn't be a peony, but you can twist it around itself, and look, you just have to make sure that they're like off center, and then look, you end up with a little flower. So this is the idea for our peony. We're just gonna make these individual petals way bigger. I just don't know how we're gonna keep them tight in between each petal. That's the next sort of problem that I'm going through. What I'm wondering is if I should just do each individual petal and then come down and start the next one, as opposed to trying to do like slip stitches at every spot here to keep them separated. I think I might do that. I might try to do individual petals. So like single crochet in the first stitch, right? And then imagine we're doing this middle stitch is not part of either petal. So I will ignore this and I will only be working in this section. Or will I only work in the 4? So single crochet unless I'm working in one of the 4 that I've made double crochets, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's my 4. So in the first one, I think I'll do a half double crochet. And then in the second one, I'll do, 2 double crochets or 3? 1, 2, 3. Then in the next one, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then in the next one, a half double. Yeah. And in the next one, a single. And then I can turn the work and work that petal again, right? So like single crochet, the next one half double, the next one double, 1. I think this is gonna make sense, I hope. 1, and the next one I'll put 2, 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure peonies just have round petals. And then, where are we? 1 in the next one, 2 in the next one, 1 and 2, and 1 in the next one, right? And then 2 in the next one, 1, hi, and 2, and then a half double crochet, and then a single crochet. Yeah, this works, I think, right? That looks more like a peony petal now. I think maybe they're a little bigger, and that way that first petal, hey, you, and then we'll do the same thing. Hi. Maybe it will be better to make individual petals. Okay, hold on. And then we can come back one more time. So single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. Excuse you. I think this one we won't do any increases, just double crochets. Excuse you, Beelzebub. Double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. Just follow along. I think that I'm on the right track now. I think I've got an idea. Double crochet, until I need to get to a half double. So if that's going to be a single, that'll be a half double. This is a double. So there's my double, then a half double, then a single, right? Cool. Now I'll slip stitch until I get to the first stitch of the next petal. So slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch. Beelzebub, I don't know what you're freaking out about, but you don't need to be. Slip stitch. All right. And then we'll do single crochet. Let's see. We've got those 4 stitches. We're gonna do, what are we gonna do? Shush. Double crochet 3 times. And double crochet 3 times in those 2 middle stitches. Okay, so your half double, double, double. Yeah, okay. Half double in the first one, double in the second one, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hey there, Sid. Now time for oatmeal and Skyrim. Love that for you. 1, 2, 3. Then a half double. Beelzebub, sweet bird, and then a single. Then chain 1 and turn. Then we're gonna do a single and a half double, I think, and then a double, and then 2 doubles. Actually, I think it's a double, it's 2 doubles here. 2 doubles. 1 double. Yeah, we're getting it. And then 2 doubles, 1 and 2, and then 1, and then 2, 1 and 2, and then a half double, and then a single, I think. Half double, single, chain 1, turn. Does that feel right? That feels right to me. I hope this looks like a peony though. If it finishes and doesn't look like a peony, I'll be so mad. Okay, and then we'll do one more time where we do a single, half double, and then double until we get to the second last stitch. Beautiful. And I'm just hoping that this is going to make it easier for me to make the whole thing, because it'll all be one piece. Imagine if this doesn't work at all. That'll be so annoying. The real question is, are these petals going to be big enough? Single crochet, half double next, and then single in the last. Okay, so here's 2 petals on my gorgeous peony. So my hope is that when it's done, if we drawstring that whole thing together, these will be our middle petals, right? And then we'll just keep having more. And the middle of a peony, what does a peony even look like again? Let's just revisit what a peony looks like. I'm looking at like this sort of a shape as my inspiration, because it's all going to be in pink. I know they kind of look like this, but I feel like I want to do it like this sort of peach red one, where it has like those big open cups. I think these are kind of the right shape for that. Don't you think? Releaser, don't you think? Excuse you, Beelzebub, why are you shrieking? Just a minute, I have to help my bird. Gary, you want to go to Beelzebub? You want to go to the window? Here. Okay, bedtime. Go inside bed. Go. I just was trying to avoid having you jump. I was doing everything in my power to have you not jump. Here's Gary. Say good morning, Gary. Say hello. He's like, I actually won't be doing that. Good boy. Okay, I have to give him the window. He just wants to sit in the window. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, Gary. Yeah. There you go. You little mouse. Rohan, why have you not eaten your breakfast yet, huh? Why are you not eating your breakfast? Hey? You sweet boy? Why are you not eating? You okay? Your tummy upset? What's wrong? Huh? Poor baby. I can't stand the fan noise on your computer or on mine, because I can't stand the fan noise on my computer. It's so loud now. It's at a point where my computer seems to be working excessively hard to just do normal things. I had to make sure the Books of Skyrim spreadsheet actually sent to my phone, because I never have my computer on unless I'm on the live. The sound on my computer at this point, Sid, is like, are you sure it's okay? Are we all 100% confident that this computer is not going to erupt into fire? Okay, and then we'll do single crochet. Good. Half double crochet. Yeah. And then we'll do double crochet 3 times into the next one. It's going great. 1, 2, 3. Should I be making the petals bigger as I go? 3 into the next one. 1, 2, 3. Mine has fans for gaming. I spent a long time not using my PC, so I got used to not having the fan noise. Yeah, I don't notice it, and then I do, you know? That's where I'm at, is I go like, oh, it's not that loud, and then when I'm in silence, I'm like, it's so loud. It's so loud. My computer is... She's just been through a lot, and we don't expect too much of her, okay? We don't try and make her be anyone she's not. She has a hard time because she's lived a hard life, okay? Okay, let's try and put this in a spot where you can watch. There we go. 1, 2, then the next one just gets 1. And then the next one gets 2 double crochets. By the way, if you're just showing up, don't forget to click the thumbs up button on your way in. And if you want to chat with us in the live stream chat, you just have to subscribe. The chat is for subscribers. That way we keep it nice and friendly here. Okay, 2 in the next one, then a half double crochet in the next, then a single crochet in the next, and then we turn it around. Sorry, I'm back. They just left. The window people had to replace one of the new windows they just put in the man cave as it cracked. We love that. It's very super cool of them to do that, Candace. Super cool. Love that for you. Okay, and then we'll... Okay, hold on. We want these to start getting bigger. So, do I do 2 in each size? Or do I do 3 in each size and then increase? Maybe I do 3 in each size. 1. Yeah, I think 3 in each size is what I'll do for this. They wanted me to verify the new one had no crack in it. Don't you guys, like, do that for a living? Do they at least do it for free? When you're in an apartment, they do pretty much everything for free, unless you have a really, 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 really shit landlord, which is possible to have. But generally, right, Candace? That stuff is covered. I feel like there's certain landlords where it's like, if you clog the toilet, you have to pay for the plumber. But, generally, it's like if you're renting, oh, the building is not your problem. If the other one was installed improperly, that might be how it cracked. I'm assuming they did. It was between the landlord and them. Right, it was either the landlord or the window install guys who had to pay for it, not you. I think it was too pressure fitted. Well, there you go. All right, and then I'll slip stitch over to my next one. Single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. I have an army at my house. What? One person comes for cleaning, but today they didn't have availability in the morning, so 3 people came in the afternoon. Oh my gosh, to get it done faster. Let's see, and the guy reading to Ada. That's crazy. A full group of 4 additional adults in your home? Too many. That's too many for me. No thank you, I'd like to opt out. No thanks. Cat zoomies are fun. Yeah, cat zoomies are fun until you're trying to explain, like, the cat's not like this. It's just there's a lot of people here, so the screaming is because of that. I just saved you from deafening noise. I just want you to know. Okay, so single crochet, half double crochet. Cool. Then double crochet 2 times, 1 and 2. Then double crochet 1 time, 1. Then another time with 2, 1 and 2. Then another time with just 1. Then another time with 2, 1 and 2. And then we'll do a half double, and then a single, and then chain 1 and turn. And then we'll do single, half double, 2, 1, and 2 double crochets, then a 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then 1, then 2, 1 and 2. Sid, she's like, she doesn't know where to hide. Every room is occupied. Poor baby. And then 1. Okay, we need single crochet, half double. And that's supposed to be 2 and 1. That's okay. 2, 1, and 2. And then double crochet 1 time, and then half double crochet. Nope, that was a double crochet, hold on. Then she comes and sits with me and screams, "Mom, I wanna hide, there's people everywhere." And single crochet, and then we chain 1 and turn, so that's a bigger one now. And now this row will just single crochet across the last row, so it doesn't get too much bigger. We don't want them to grow too big, but that'll curve it in again. Let's see, want to see some massive dandelions? Yes, of course I do. Obviously. Is measles in your life right now? What's happening with measles, guys? Can we just have like a brief aside to mention the fact that in our Costco where we go, like our regular Costco, there was a child with measles. We got a notification that it was like, in our town, if you've gone to Costco on this specific day. Hold on. Oh, I didn't need to come back this way. I was already on the right side. Hold on. This way. Then we usually go back this way. And that's it. But now, okay, no, it is right. Elizabeth is going to be born tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday. You think so? Every single day, the whole family is sending group chats to my little sister, like, tomorrow, it's today, it's tomorrow, it's coming. It's going to be fine. I wouldn't worry. It's coming. It's very soon. I think I'm going to do double crochets here. I shared them in the stream chat. Okay, cool. That's what I said. You think tomorrow is the day? 3.14. Today, everyone's going like, it's pie day. You'll have a pie baby. And then tomorrow, it's going to be like, how about the Ides of March? That's cool. March 15th. That's basically what's happening. Is like, we're just trying to convince her it's okay. Oh, that is a nice dandelion. Look at that. Delightful. How dandy. Look at those geraniums beside it. Those big leaves, those are wild geraniums. Also sometimes called scented geraniums. The big leaf on above the dandelion. Beautiful dandelion though. Ada will have a vaccination on April 1st. I think that's now included in the vaccination package here. For measles, it's crazy because wasn't measles eradicated? Wasn't that like a thing that they don't have measles anywhere anymore? Because I feel like I'm good. I don't want it. I'm all measled out. I don't need any measles. Oh, it's an invasive geranium? Oh, okay. Well, we have something like that here that is not invasive. Anyway, there was measles at our local Costco. Then there was measles at 2 of our local hospitals. What is happening? Am I fine? Am I gonna get measles? I'm pretty sure I'm vaccinated for it, right? I feel like I am. I feel like that should have been covered in my vaccine schedule. That's crazy. Measles? Who wants to get measles? And then I heard someone, some news thing regurgitated the stuff that RFK said, and it was like, oh, measles is not that bad. Like, the best way to not get sick from measles is to get it. And I was like, sir? What? Excuse me? What are you talking about? I don't want measles to come back. My baby nieces and nephews and friends' babies and every baby that's around me, they can't be vaccinated for a while. So what am I supposed to, what the heck? All right, I've got the next petal done here. Looks good. Carrot seeds in my seed starting tray lived through the year and are sprouting right now. That's crazy. That's awesome. When is the moon face changing? My mom said that moon changing makes babies born naturally. When is the moon phase? Let's see. Well, last night was a lunar eclipse. Moon phases for 2025. March 14th to April 4th. Let's see. A full moon. Oh! Today is a full moon. Maybe it'll be tonight. And then March 22nd is the next phase. So tonight is the full moon. Full moon was light night. They don't affect labor. Oh. No, they're thinking of chickenpox, and frankly, I'm upset I didn't get chickenpox vax because now I have to worry about shingles. Yup, I got the chickenpox as a kid, and now I just have to be like, cool. Shingles, great. March, we have 6, 14, 22, or 29. Those are the phases of the moon this month. Super new moon, no. Micro full moon, no. So it's really, it's the full moon tonight. Great. They don't affect labor. Well, I'll let you know if that's true, Sid. Maybe I'll have new anecdotal evidence for you that will show that actually the full moon does affect labor. For my poor baby sister's sake, I do hope the full moon affects labor. The blood moon was cool last night. I didn't see it. Alex and I went to bed first of all at like 9 o'clock, real early. And Alex said, I'll wake you up at 11 That's when the lunar eclipse is supposed to happen. And he said it was cloudy. So he just came to bed instead. Okay, single crochets to the end of this side. There. Okay, so now we've got a larger petal for the third petal. So we'll have 3, or for the fourth petal. Let's see how it looks. If we do these 3 in the middle, right? Like that. Then we'll have this fourth one. That looks kind of peony-ish. 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 It looks kind of peony-ish. My cousin's birthday is today. We grew together and we always shared cakes. Oh, that's lovely. No, it was 2:30 to 3 a.m. Well, you best know that I was not awake, Candace. But I surely hope that you enjoyed it. By the way, do you guys want to see what my garden looks like right now? I took some pictures yesterday. Let me show you some pictures of what's going on in my garden. Because I have some really cool things happening. I'm just gonna text the group chat that it's a full moon tonight, so that hopefully that will help. Okay, let me put it into Discord so that I can show you, because I have so many nice things happening and I took photos so that I could show it to you. I also took really nice photos of the way that my garden, indoor garden, was looking, so I'll show you those too. Okay. Oh, I also have some really important thing to show you in pets. It's like super important. You all need to see it. So I'll just send it in Discord. Okay, are you ready? It's gonna change your effing life. All right, you ready for this? Look at Peekaboo. Stop. Okay, so here's Peekaboo sitting in front of Alex's office door. Are you ready for this? Because I don't think you are. Look how chunky. Look how chunky this cat is. Come on, look at her. Stop it. Look at her. She deserves everything in the world. Oh, I saw that. So stinking cute. But did you see this? Did you see that? I don't think you saw this. Did you see this? Look at this cat. This is my cat, Peekaboo. Yes, she's a little fat. Yes, she's a little chunky. Yes, it kind of looks like she would be a really beautiful cat if I could just like cut off the round sides. She's perfect. Look at this stupid face. God, I love her so much. Okay, so that's it. I just wanted you to see that. And then also I'll show you my plants now. Thunder, you're kind of in the way, my love. Like, I love you so much, but you're kind of in the way of my pictures. Maybe I could put you right here. Can you sit right here for a little while? That'd be great. She is cuddly. She's something. Okay, so this is alive. Don't know what it is. Don't remember. It's a perennial and it's alive. These are my irises. Look at them coming up, getting gorgeous little growth on them. This is yarrow before I ripped off all the dead leaves. So I show you this so that I can show you this. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. I did a close-up of the yarrow. Look, after I pulled back all those dead leaves, look, tons of life underneath. So it looked like this, and you'd go, oh, your yarrow all died, but you see the green. I know you do. And now look, there it is. It's alive. Aw, Kiwi brought me her cow toy. Oh, true love. Look at that. Look at that yarrow. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, and then my violets coming back. Looking good. And then this is what my violets look like in the pot. But do you see all of the like corms visible? There's lots of life here. I didn't know I could zoom in like that. I'm loving that. Okay, and now this is the one I said last time that I couldn't remember the name of. It's beautiful though. it's not agrostemma. It's, I don't remember. It's a perennial that didn't flower last year, and it's gonna flower. Look at how, like, she alive, she green. She knows what's up. So that's what's going on in the garden. And then this is what's going on in my house garden. This is like the most beautiful time of day for me. Rose Campion. Thank you, Candace. Rose Campion. My garden is looking so cute. My little indoor plants. Look at when the sun comes in. Look with all my green. So nice. So cute. So that's that. And look at aren't they all pretty? So nice. You can't even tell that they're being eaten by bugs. But look how cute. She happy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. With my very pretty leaf bowl holding the pot. And this is my, what are you called? Grass plant. No, spider plant. This is my spider plant that won't die even though I don't care for it. And look, do you see that baby coming out of it right here? She won't give up, even though I very much neglect her. It's fine. Also, here's the Trillium. This is what it looks like up close. I didn't know I could zoom. I'm enjoying the zoom in Discord now. This is what she looks like up close. So realistic, so authentic. This is one of my Ripsalis cactus babies that is alive, and I wanted you to see her. I'm proud she survives. My terrarium with no lid, has a leaf that's just about to escape. Love that for her. And then this baby, my little money tree, putting out 2 new leaves at the same time. Only 1 money tree left out of the 3 that Candace gifted me. And then this is I don't remember what it's called, heartleaf philodendron, I think. This was my sister's, and I took it from her because she didn't want to take care of it anymore. And look it's doing okay. I think that's it. I think I've shown you the whole thing. Did I show you this one? Yeah, I did. Okay, so that's my indoor garden. Let's see. Maybe send out babies from the spider plants to patrons or members for the cost of shipping. That way the gift lives on. There's only 1 baby, and I don't want to risk. I think that if I remove the baby, the plant will die. I don't know if that's true, but it's what it feels like because I don't take care of that plant. I do take care of it. I water it when it needs water. I don't care about it. I do take care of it, but I don't care about it. Oh, I forgot to put my phone back. Let's see. Have you heated back up coffee? No, spider plants go on forever. You say that, and I believe you, but the minute that I believe it fully is when that one will die. I have had that now for, I feel like it's 4 years. It wasn't at this house. So 4 years, I think. We have so many babies, we don't even know what plant is the mother anymore. That's kind of lovely, though. Love that for you. Okay, next petal is finished. So now we have 4 petals for the peony. And now I'm going to do the same thing that I did for this 4th one for the next 2 petals. So I think I'm going to do 3, 3, which will be 6. And then 3 more, 9. Maybe I'll do 3, 3, 4. Because that'll be 10 petals. I'm trying to find like a way to sit that makes me feel comfortable and also allows you to see what I'm doing. Life is difficult sometimes. Being a YouTuber, real hard job. All right, I'm going to slip stitch over to my next petal. And then I will single crochet in the first stitch, half double in the second stitch. Now it's just a repeat. Well, I have that one spider plant and I love her. 1. And I hate her and I don't care about her, all in the same breath. I just don't take care of it, you know? I would love to be someone who takes care of her spider plant, but I really, It just doesn't excite me. It doesn't bring me joy. I do like having the greenery, so I must like it. I also haven't gifted it away or thrown it out, so I must like it. Beelzebub, why are you shrieking? Do you want me to bring Gary back? Is that the problem? Is it that Gary wants to come back in and you don't know how to ask me to bring him back in? That's the answer. 1 second. You want me to go get Gary? Are you nervous for him? Because he can't fly? Come here, Gare Bear. Don't jump. Don't jump. Here. That's why I said don't jump if you can't fly. Don't jump if you can't fly. Pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. First of all, Gary has gotten so much more trusting with the ways that I can hold him now. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, shh, so loud. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Gary. I know, bud. I know. This is Mr. Oh my goodness. Hold on. It's okay. It's okay. You're all right. You're in zero danger. Here's Mr. Gary. I know. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? No, but I'll sit on your shoulder. As long as you don't talk to me. Can I give you a poke? Can I have a kiss? Kiss. Thank you. Kiss. Thank you. Kiss. 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 Oh, okay. Good job. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. 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 Kiss. Kiss. Thank you, baby. Can I have a kiss? Thank you, baby. You didn't bite me all those times? Can I have a kiss? Kiss. Are you done hanging out with me now? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Thanks, baby. Okay. Don't jump. This is jumping position. Don't jump. I'll put you right at the cage. There you go. Sorry about the loud screeching. That's just Gary's voice. He has made so much progress. Yes, he has. He doesn't like me and he doesn't trust me, but he tolerates me. And that's all I'm asking. And I'm not even asking him to tolerate me. I appreciate that he tolerates me. He doesn't have to tolerate me. He can absolutely hate me. He's absolutely allowed. He's trapped inside and he's a bird. I don't care if he hates me. He has the right to. Although so far it doesn't seem like he hates me anymore, which is great. I will say, I think that we are on track to eventually be friends. Eventually. You see he still screams, but he doesn't bite while he's screaming. Usually, like the average issue we have with Gary is that he bites really hard and like makes my fingers bleed. And he bites and he doesn't let go. So his beak is sharp, like he can really hurt you if he wants to. So as long as we move away from that behavior, I don't care if he screams. I don't care if it makes him angry at me. He's entitled to all of the feelings he wants. He's like a toddler. So if it's scary for him and he screams, I'm not upset about it. Okay, and then we do single crochet again. Then we do half double. Yeah. Then we do 2 doubles. 1 and 2. I'm just sorry that it's loud for you guys. For me, that's like a noise that I get every time I try to take him down to go to the bathroom, because he doesn't want to be left upstairs alone. So when I go to take a shower, Beelzebub flies down with me, and then she sits on the shower rod, the shower curtain rod, in order to just hang out with me while I take a shower. She likes the steam. She likes just hanging out in the bathroom. So I always have to bring Gary because he'll shriek the whole time if I don't bring him. So I bring him. And he does that loud noise, that upset sounding noise when I'm trying to collect him to go downstairs, because he's like, "You're gonna hurt me." I'm like, "I'm never gonna hurt you." "I don't know, maybe you're gonna." I promise I'm not. And it's basically just us talking about that to each other. And then he eventually either climbs onto my finger, jumps onto my shoulder, head, or hand, or he jumps and flies, and then I have to go pick him up. All right, here's the next petal. And now we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? Double crochets. So single crochet, half double, and then doubles. Cute. But yeah, he's a lot more tolerant. I won't even say he's like friendly. He does do stuff with me now. Like I ask him to give me a kiss and he'll boop his beak to my finger and he'll make a kiss noise. And he says some things. He's just, you know, he's a special guy. Beelzebub is a much more friendly bird. But again, like I said, I don't care if they're particularly friendly. I know, like, obviously it'd be better if they were easy to manage, but I like them both so much. I don't really care how they behave. I just think that it's fun to move from one room to another and have wildlife follow you. I will say I miss Thunder so much all the time. And I don't know what life looks like without him. And I was just talking to Alex about it yesterday, being like, he was so sweet, so cute. We were driving and we saw someone walking a Chihuahua, and I was just like, he was so cute, he was so well behaved, he was everywhere all the time, he slept with me, he like was awake either on my lap or in a bed next to me or by my feet, like he was always with me. And now I go out into the backyard to work on stuff and there's no dog. I'm just working on stuff alone outside. And we're kind of planning this summer as though we're not gonna have a dog this summer. And with that knowledge, I'm like, that means there won't be any dog poo in my backyard or dog pee, which means I can clean the backyard fully, like clean the patio out fully. And if I want to, I can make it like a barefoot outdoor space, which is really exciting me. Like, I would trade every ability to have bare feet to have one more day with Thunder, you know? Like, I would way rather have Thunder than be able to walk in my backyard in bare feet. However, since I already don't have Thunder, I don't have that option. So maybe I just enjoy the bare feet and I make the backyard like a barefoot oasis. So I'm gonna clean up any glass I find, any nails. I'm just assuming there's some stuff in our backyard that is not barefoot friendly. And that's my plan, is I'm gonna make the backyard a barefoot oasis this summer, where you can just leave the back door. You can't leave it open because we have cats and birds, but you can go out the backyard from the back door and just have bare feet. That's my plan. So I have a carpet that's gonna go outside. I am keeping my eye open on like Facebook Marketplace for like wicker furniture, like something that we can sit in comfortably, because we have a hammock and we have a little dinette set that's like a I don't know, a dinette set is what I'm calling it, like a glass table with two chairs. All right, that's looking more peony like, isn't it? That's working. If it opens like this, I think my idea is working exactly how I want. Perfect. So there's 2 more petals. I think we should make the next one bigger. Or should we do 3 the same size? I feel like 2 is enough. in this size. Gonna head off. Hugs for Missing Thunder. Thanks, Sid. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope you have a great weekend too. Maybe we do one more. Maybe it is right to have 3 sets of 3. How cool is that? That looks like a peony, guys. Well, we know what our next flower tutorial is gonna be. It's gonna be a peony. Okay. Let's work on the next petal. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna put a carpet out in the backyard. Oh, also, this is something I don't know how to do. And maybe you guys have some ideas. I want to decorate our backyard this summer. I don't know what that means though, because I know how to grow plants. You know what I mean? Yard decor? Yard decor? Maybe backyard decor? I want to, because I've seen a few. Like, I know people have like metal stuff in their backyard, and I don't know what I want to do, but I feel like I want to put something. Like, we have a pergola, so I can hang things, and we have 3 fences, so I can hang things on the wooden fences. But, like, what? You know? How about city backyard decor? See what Pinterest has. Hippie garden ideas. Unique hippie garden. Well, I don't have any in-ground gardening, so it's gonna be like fence stuff. What do you think? What could we do? I could do things like that, like hang a bunch of crystals and stuff. Why is everything in the world AI now? I don't appreciate that. All the art is AI. Okay, like, I could put up signs. I saw someone do something with the fence itself, like decorating the fence. And I was like, how could I do that? It has water that will hit it because it's gonna rain. So, like, this is AI. It's annoying. Okay, so I'm like, what do I do? What do I want to add to the fence to make it fancy? Our fence is not strong enough to do something like this with. But maybe I could do, maybe I could do backyard fence decor and see what I could hang on the fence. City backyard fence decor. Let's see what that does. See, like, picture frames, those will get destroyed because it rains. Again, look at this. This is AI. And it's not even done well. Ooh, but the idea is not bad. Putting a wreath on the fence could be cool. But the art is AI, and that makes me hate it. Or things like this. You know, hanging up, like, metal things on the fence. So I guess I'll have to keep my eye out for, like, metal things to hang. Look at this AI. Ugh, I want it to be not existing. I hate AI art. It's so ugly, and I hate it. Garden fence art. Little birds. Hang lights. Window panes. That's kind of cool, because it doesn't matter if they get destroyed. I kind of like that. So it pretty much needs to be either wood that is treated, wood that is fine to rot, or metal, right? That's like what I'll have to use. Because I can't paint the fence. I mean, I probably could. Oh, hanging bottles could be cool. Hanging some bottles. I don't have any trees, but I have a fence. I could hang them on the fence. Teapots don't really work because I don't have a tree. I could do something like this, like a straight stick with stuff hanging off of it. That could hang on the fence. Kind of cool, right? Anyway, that's something that's on my list of things to do, is figure out what to do to decorate the backyard as well. Because I just feel like it could be really cool to have a decorated backyard, don't you think? I will have plants, but imagine, in addition to plants, decorations. 1, 2, and 3. And then 3 double crochets in the next stitch. What? Hey, don't you steal my yarn. A little demon bird. 1, 2, and 3. Anyway, those are the things that have on my mind. Half double crochet next. Stop trying to steal my yarn. I'm watching you, you darn bird. And then single crochet. Chain 1 and turn. Single crochet, half double crochet, 2 double crochets. 1, stop it, and 2. And then 1, stop it. You can't have that. It's yarn, and it's not even cotton. That's acrylic. That's like eating plastic, Beelzebub. Get out of here. All right, I have to pee. You guys just watch my animals for me, make sure they don't do any bird crimes, and I'll be back in like a minute, 2 minutes. I'll turn the music up so that you're not left in... hath returned. Now we can get back into crochet. Oh, I forgot to say to Sid, I'm wearing the prayer beads today. Sid made me this necklace out of wooden beads, and they're like hand tied with really pretty like charms and stuff on it, and I'm wearing it like a necklace today because I thought that this outfit could benefit from some wooden beads. Back to our peony, which I'm now actually getting so excited about how much easier this is going to be to make than the other flowers we've made recently. Oh, music. Thank you, Candace. Gotta turn the music down so we don't deafen you guys. I don't want you guys to have hearing damage. No hearing loss in this house. Only I have hearing loss in this house, not you guys. 1 and 2. Excuse me. And then a half double crochet, and then a single crochet. Beautiful. This peony is gonna be so cool, hopefully. 1 half double, double. We got this. So, anybody got any cool ideas for this weekend? Even though we want Elizabeth to come, we are so ready for Elizabeth to be here. I kind of loved having this like free time this week, and next week I could have the same free time if she doesn't arrive. It's possible. So even if she does arrive, honestly, it's not going to really change my day-to-day life because I can't spend all day every day with my sister after she has a baby. She's going to want like time alone to like hang out with her new baby, you know? So I feel like for that reason, it's not going to affect me so much right away. It'll take a little while before it's like, okay, come over, take our other kid, that sort of stuff. So I think this weekend, I'm going to edit as best I can with whatever available time I have to do so. And then I think next week I'm just going to power through filming again. Like I'm not going to like spend any time Monday or Tuesday editing. Yeah, okay, sorry, I had to think there. And that way I have a whole lot of footage. I'm going to try and do like 2 or 3 more videos filming next week, which will bring me up to, I have right now a bag video, a tulip video, an iris video, a trillium video. So that's 4. And then next week I think I'll do a peony, and maybe I'll do some other type of project, not just a flower next week. A peony and then something, I don't know, a hair bow, or maybe a scrunchie or a headband or something. Do you guys have any preference for what other types of tutorials you want me to do in the next week? Because I can film a couple next week, and that way I'll have, let's say, 6 or 7 videos. Right now I have 4, which will go down to 3 next week because one of them will get published. So I'll have 3 videos in the future. If I could get 2 more filmed next week, then I'll have 5 backup videos, which will allow me to go visit my sister and my friend for 2 weeks without having any stoppage in publishing. In addition to that, I'll also have stuff to do while I'm there, and on top of that, I'll have videos that will come out after I come home, because, you know, after you go away for a couple of weeks, sometimes getting back into the flow, it can be hard, so I'll have backup footage so that if I'm not in a flow state, I'll still have stuff to do. I've been in such a, that's a good way to put it, is I've been in such a flow state this week, just like feeling very productive, knowing what I have to do and doing it, taking breaks when I need them. It's been a really good week for me. Like, not all weeks are good, hardworking weeks. Sometimes, though, Sometimes I'm just a rock star, and this week I've been a rock star. Hey Monica, good morning. I was saying that to Alex. I'm like, sometimes I just feel like, why am I even doing YouTube? I need to get a real job in an office and like be an adult. This is stupid. I should give up. And sometimes that's the way my mental health goes. Sometimes though, girl, it's the exact opposite. And right now it's the exact opposite. I feel like I am supposed to be doing this. This is what my vocation is. This is what my job is. This is what I'm meant to be doing. I'm supposed to be making stuff. And it sounds silly to say, I'm supposed to be making YouTube videos. I'm supposed to be making stuff. Whatever that ends up meaning, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm doing it. So I feel really good about that this week. And I feel like I've been so organized with my to-do list that I feel good. That being said, there will definitely be times, and probably not very far away times, when I will feel not that way about what I do. And I'll feel like, what am I doing? Why is this happening? And how am I supposed to be an adult? But today, and this week, I've been feeling so adult, so good, so productive. What about a greenery leaf for the bouquet? Like a fern leaf or pussy willow? That's a good idea, Candace. We don't have any crochet greenery right now, like green leaf. It's not a bouquet that I'm making, but like if you wanted to, please excuse me and itching my underarm. I just got itchy, like a monkey. But a greenery sounds good. And then we'll do a double. 1, 2, 1, 2. But that sounds great. What kinds of greenery could we do? Let's see. Greenery. All right, we could do fern leaves. We could just do like a branch. Fern leaf is kind of cool. Excuse me. A monstera we could do also. Okay, let me show you another AI and I'll show you how you can tell that it's AI, okay? So this, very cool, super pretty. It's AI. How can you tell it's AI? If you look at the crochet hooks, they are not hooks. If you look at the yarn looks like roving, not like yarn. And also, the foreground doesn't make sense. And what's underneath the leaf is not the fabric that the leaf is sitting on. I hate AI art. It bothers me. A monstera, yeah, a monstera could be cool. See, like these ones, these are real. This is not AI. This is someone's photograph. But now, when you're looking for like inspiration, you'll find these cool pictures. Let's see. No, you're real. But you're not. This is not real. You know what I'm saying? I hate it. How about you? Are you real? No. How about you? No. AI. I just don't like it. I just wish that AI plants photos would stop. Ooh, a crochet dragon scale. I love people. Look at all these fun things people come up with. I just wish that AI would stop. We don't need AI's help. This is AI also. And I hate it. Sorry to be a grouch, but I hate AI art. Okay, 1, 2, 1. So this next petal that I'm working on right now needs to be bigger than the last 3. 1, 2. And 1, 2, and 1. Nope, you're a half double. And then you're a single. Then we'll chain 1 and turn. And then we'll do a single crochet and then a half double crochet. Imagine if this peony looks really good. Wouldn't that be super? And then a double, 2 doubles, 1 and 2. And then 1. And then 2, 1 and 2. And then 1. And then 2. 1 and 2. I feel like we're about to get to a point where it's gonna start looking like a peony for real. Then 1, then 2, 1 and 2, and then 1, and then a half double, and then a single. Beautiful. And then chain 1 and turn. So at this point it's the same size as those other 3. So let's try twirling this up and seeing how it looks. So if we have 3 here, right? Beautiful, good. Those will twirl around each other like so. Good, love them. Then the next 3, 1, 2, 3. Very pretty. And then that'll be bigger. And then this one's gonna start opening bigger. We'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4. That should do it. Come on, that's looking pretty peony adjacent. These ones are gonna start getting bigger now. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's all gonna work out super cool. Okay, so then we'll do a single crochet, half double crochet, 2 double crochets in the next one, and 2, 1 in the next, 2 in the next, 1 and 2, 1 in the next, 2 in the next one, and 2, 1 in the next, and then 2 in the next one, and 2, 1 in the next, 2 in the next one, and 2, and 1 in the next, and 2 in the next one, and 2, and then 1 in the next, and then a half double, and then a single. Okay, so now you are bigger, right? Confirmed. So then from this way we could do, hold on, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That's the same size right now then. So I guess we go back with half doubles on this next stitch. We go back with half doubles in each stitch across. So we'll start with a single on the first stitch and then half double around. That way it's a little bit bigger, right? Or do we go for doubles the whole way around? I feel like that's how we finished the last one. So let's do doubles. So half double, single, half double, and then double to the other side. Oh, sorry, I got you tilted in the wrong way for where I'm crocheting. By the way, if you have not clicked the thumbs up button yet on today's live stream, please do that, as it does help the channel grow. And you're here hanging out with us, and it's the best way to support the channel for free. So if you've not yet clicked the thumbs up button, the like button, please click it. Thank you very much. So this last row that I'm doing on this petal has no increases. I'm just crocheting one time. double crocheting one time in each stitch across, but for the first and last stitch of the row, I'm doing single crochets. And then for the second and the second last stitch of the row, I'm doing half doubles, otherwise double, in case you're trying to make it too. I don't know why I'm explaining it right now, because you're not making this. I'm figuring it out, so I'm not teaching. I will teach it though. Once I figured it out, I will teach it to you. 1, 2. So there's 1, and then a half double. Come on, you. Half double. Beautiful. Come on. Don't screw with me. Thank you. And then last stitch of this petal is a single crochet. And you're bigger. Just a little bigger than the previous one. Should we go even bigger than that? Maybe we don't need to. We don't want it to look silly. We want it to make sense. So from here, I will slip stitch down the side until I get to my next petal. I'm excited to see how this looks. So if these 2 middle stitches, right, 1 and 2, no, 1 and 2, so that means right here is a single crochet, good, then a half double, good, then 3 half doubles and 3 half doubles, or 3 doubles and 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. You know what else I'm going to do this weekend that I just noticed this morning is still not done? I'm going to put all of my Christmas mugs away into storage, and I'm going to take out all of my spring and summer mugs. Can you believe that I have not yet done that? That I'm still using Christmas mugs right now. What is that? Christmas is long gone, and here I am drinking out of a Christmas mug. Actually, I have one spring mug that I don't know where it was. Oh yeah, I found it outside in my backyard when I was cleaning up. I found a mug that I must have left out last summer, and Alex washed it and put it away, and this morning I found it, and it's pink with flowers on it, so that's what I'm drinking my coffee out of. You see it? It's like pink and white, and it has little tulips on it. Isn't it pretty? But when I went into the mugs this morning to get that mug, I noticed it's all Christmas themed. We need to get the Christmas mugs put away. What are we doing here? So that's what I'm going to do also as one of my tasks this weekend. You know what? I actually should write it down, because I have this fun thing in my brain where if it's written down, I have to do it, and if it's not written down, I don't have to do it. There we go. Chain 1 and turn, single crochet, half double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. So please hold. I'll just write it down so it's done. And let's see, did we get anything else done this week that I wanted? Oh my god, look at that cat. That's the cutest thing when he does that. It goes on his back. It's like him telling me he loves me. There's like almost nothing that feels as good as having a cat do that near you. Okay, film. Did I film everything I wanted to? Film iris. Did I write Trillium? Film Trillium, did that. She's so organized. I don't know why I look so bright today. I look so pale. I think the light must be too bright. Okay, let's see. That's not the right color. I wanted the blue pen. Thank you. Let's see. Film Crochet Trillium. Done. Edit tulip video, not done. Cut animals' nails, not done. Bring donatables to the thrift store, not done. Spray down all houseplants with neem to treat the thrips, not done. Install under cabinet lights, not done. What did I just say I wanted to add? Put away Christmas mugs. Put away Christmas mugs, take out spring / summer mugs. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. One more thing added to the list. Feeling good about it. All right, quick sip of coffee, and then let's finish this peony. Oh yeah, that's a one nice cup of coffee. All right, let me try and adjust this so that we can all hang out together and you guys can help me make this peony. Let's not look down my shirt or at my crotch. How about that, huh? Okay, let's tilt you a little more like that. Gorge. Okay, where am I here? 2 and then 1. Double crochet. Beautiful. Tilt my mic over here. What do we think of bangs, by the way? I cut my bangs, so if you don't like them, they're gonna be here for a while because I cut them. But what are we thinking? I'm kind of into it. This is my reasoning behind the bangs, okay? So I have crazy roots right now. You can see them. There's like a solid inch of dark brown before there's like this little bridge color of yellow, and then it goes into my pink. You can see if I pull it down. But I find with the bangs, it's a lot less noticeable. You can see it, but when I have my hair parted, it's so visible. It's like a sharp, dark line. Whereas I feel like when my bangs are forward, it's like, is it a shadow? Obviously we know it's roots, but like, it could be a shadow, maybe. Maybe it's just the shadow of the hair. Maybe it's a shine. Maybe it's like one of those like anime shiny hairs, you know? Maybe it's actually just darker and fades to pink. You know, there's like, I can convince myself that that's what's happening. 1, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep the bangs. Luckily for me, that's the only option because I've already cut them. Louisa, makes sense. I think so. Plus, summer's about to start, and I hate wearing sunscreen, so if I can use my hair to screen half my face, I will. You know? Now I only need sunscreen here. That's what it feels like anyway. I'm sure my older sister would heartily disagree. You need sunscreen on your whole face, even if it's not even if you have bangs. But you know what? I tell you what, I hate putting sunscreen on, so 1, 2, and then a half double. What are you chewing on, Beelzebub? I heard that snap. And then 1, chain 1. All right, and then we're gonna, do we increase on this row too? Okay, so we just finished this way. So we have 1, 1, mama, 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 right? 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, so we still need to do one more the same way. Single crochet, half double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. And then 1, and then 2. Peony is going to take a lot of petals. They are floofy. They are floofy, but I don't think visually it needs as many petals as you might think. I think 10 is going to get us where we need to go to make it look like a peony. I think. I made 10 petals on this initial chain of 30. So hopefully it'll be enough. I think it will, because even though peonies are super fluffy, Candace, like I do agree with you on that, I feel like visually they're not as complicated as, they look more complicated than they are, maybe is what I'm trying to say. Like, let me show you. Let me just sell you a peony right here, okay? Like, it's not exactly how I want it. I want 3 of them to be in thirds, and then the next 3, right? And then the next 3. 1, 2, like that. Like, that looks like a peony to me. Obviously, it's not a perfect peony, but like, it's pretty good. I feel pretty good about it. It's like a larger rose, and then we'll do the yellow floof in the middle. You know? Let me show you again what a peony looks like. Like, look. I get it. It's not as many petals, but I feel like it's still providing like the same vibe, you know? What do you think? Looks good. So does Julia realize she's having a girl also giving birth to her grandchildren? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Because I continuously bring it up to her. She absolutely does. I told her, since she's having a girl, you are currently carrying all of your grandchildren. So when your daughter has a child, if she has a daughter, there are like generations inside of you right now. It's so bizarre to think that at some point, my grandmother actually carried me inside of her. Because my mom was born with all of her eggs intact, and I am one of my mom's eggs. Therefore, my grandmother actually built the egg that made me was built from my grandmother's body. So, yeah, I've told Julia the same thing. You are literally carrying your grandchildren. And she was like, that's so weird. Boys do the sperm on demand thing. Girls born with the eggs. So if you have a boy, you're not holding your grandchildren because your boy doesn't have sperm yet, and he'll make sperm on his own when he's old enough. But if you're having a girl, she's got all the eggs she's gonna have. Which means you are also holding your grandchildren. So exciting. And so weird. Isn't that the weirdest thing? To me, that feels very weird. Like, how are we not matrilineal then? If grandmothers also hold the genetics of their grandchildren, in not just the genetics, but like the building blocks of their grandchildren. If grandmothers are also holding that when pregnant, or if mothers are holding 2 generations away, if they're, you know what I mean? I feel like that alone to me feels like, okay, so then we should be matrilineal, because women hold weird future magic in them. Interesting. But yes, I definitely blow her mind with all these things all the time, Candace. I'm getting somewhere. I don't want to think that my mother helped to make my children. I'm not sure if I want to share that info. Not that she helped to make your children, but she had Ada in her body because you had Ada in your body. So when you were born, the egg that was going to become Ada was already in your body. It didn't develop later. You were born, and the egg that would eventually turn into your child was already in you, which means Ada was inside you, inside your mom. Which, in turn, means that it was her body's building blocks that told your fetus body to make eggs, in which case You made Ada. I think it's crazy, and I think it's very cool. Well, we are called the matriarchs of the family. Yeah, but the boys are called the patriarchs of the family, so who cares? I mean, like, we should be matrilineal in that everyone should see, like, all this stuff goes through women, so just, like, let's have women lead. See, I've come back to just shower thoughts. I've come back to just shower thoughts. Yeah. That's what you arrived back for. I know that's why you came. You wanted to come back because you knew it was going to be a lot of fun here. I think the same, names and all. Hold on. She likes to show off, and with that info, she will say she helped somehow make part of them. Ew. Okay, well, maybe don't tell her that then. If she's going to be that person who's like, see, I carried your babies. You can be like, no, you did not. But then I wonder, how is it a 50-50 genetic split then? If I'm carrying a baby that is also carrying an egg that could be my grandchild, how then do we say things like it's 50-50 egg versus sperm? Because to me that seems like it wouldn't be a 50-50 thing. Feels like it would be like at least like a 60-40, you know? I think the same, names and all. Oh, you mean that Ada was already an individual with a name? Like Ada, the egg that would one day be Ada. 1 and 2. Excuse me. The last name should be from the mothers, not from the men. Oh, I think so. I think you're right about that. Yep. They're the ones who have to bring new life into the world, so the new name should be theirs. Now, I just finished up my big Laffy Taffy container as my isopod's home. Laffy Taffy. What container size would that be? There are some people that do that. There are some, Candace. There are not enough. Oh, that's supposed to be 2 there. And then a half double. And then a single. Can't think of who it is. I'm sure there's lots of people, but I would think we should rewrite the culture so that we're all doing it. My last name is not important, though, so I actually don't care about my last name personally, but, like, you know, generally. 1 and 2. And there's not a baby in the egg. It's just as incomplete a human being as a sperm is. Okay, there's not a human being in the egg, but the egg exists. The sperm doesn't exist until, what, 3 days before the ejaculation happens? Like, sperm does not live a very long time, does it, in the body? Whereas the egg, which, yes, is an incomplete part, but it's a complete incomplete part. Let's see. How long is sperm in the body? Should I specify male body? Not sperms can survive. That's not what I want. How long does sperm live? Sperm can live up to 5 days in a woman's body. How long does sperm live in the testicles? How long does sperm live in the male body? Sperm can stay in a male's body for about 2.5 months, and if not ejaculated, the sperm dies and is reabsorbed into the body. Sperm production takes approximately 72 days. Once produced, sperm are stored for about 2 weeks to mature after those 72 days. If it's not ejaculated, it'll stay in the testes for 74 additional days, and then it's reabsorbed. That's kind of a while. That's longer than I thought. Okay, so anyway, yes, there's not a baby in the egg. I know there's not a baby in the egg, but there's half of what could become a person is in the egg. Yes, I don't want to be like getting the Christians all riled up. It's not a human being, it's just an egg. I know that. However, that piece of genetic information is already finished, whereas the sperm, like a baby boy, when a baby boy is born, they don't have the finished piece of the mechanism to make a baby yet. The girls are born with the finished mechanism to make a baby. Yes, they're not ripe yet, but they're already done. Do you know what I mean? It's different, okay? It's just different. Just accept what I'm saying is definitely for sure scientific and correct. It might be. 1, 2. 1 and 2. No, it doesn't, because even if the same egg that made Ada was dropped and fertilized by a different guy, she would not look or behave the same way. May not even be a girl. Right. Okay. So while that's true and does require the baby to already exist to have this like mental gymnastics, like Ada needs to exist for me to follow my train of thought backwards, because Ada could have just been a period. That egg could have just been dropped and not fertilized, right? Or could have been fertilized and become a boy. But it didn't. It became Ada. So when we look into the past, it's okay, so it's like 20/20 hindsight. Not every egg will be fertilized, not every egg will become a person, but every egg that becomes a person and becomes fertilized and becomes a person was already there. 50% of what could be a person. Ugh, it doesn't sound as cool when I have to try and make it make sense all the way, okay, Candy? But it's still interesting to think of it that way, I think. I still think it makes me go, how interesting. So yes, no, your mother did not carry Ada, technically. My mother did not carry Elizabeth, technically. But my mother carried Elizabeth more than my father did. Right? It's still pretty amazing that any egg that becomes a baby was always there. Yes, I fully agree. So yes, it kind of requires the baby to exist for us to look back and like talk about it like this, as opposed to if you go every egg, because we're born with like what, hundreds, thousands of eggs. And if you only have 2 children, only 2 out of those 1,000, but all 1,000 were in your grandma, you know? It's just the thought that Jules is making her daughter and all the eggs that will exist in Elizabeth. Yeah, I think that's crazy to me, is that my sister is making her daughter. That was the only intentional plan. But in addition, she's also making any possible egg that could turn into Elizabeth's children. Maybe Elizabeth will not want them. Maybe Elizabeth will be childless, just like her Auntie Laura. Who's to say what Elizabeth will want? But if Elizabeth has 5 daughters, I will feel that Julia has a connection to them because science. I am the right amount of high for this conversation, are you? That's funny. There is a correct amount of high for this conversation, surely. It's a fractal. Yeah, it's all magic. It's just, the female body is magic. Obviously, I'm not saying anything, like, whenever I say things about female or male, I'm not trying to be transphobic. So if you're trans and you come in here and you hear that and it hurts your feelings, let me know. I think trans people are valid and real, and all of that is totally fine with me. I just also think that the female body is magic. And that's coming from someone who has polycystic ovarian syndrome, who was told I would never be able to conceive babies anyway. And I think the female body is magic. So I'm coming from like a little bit of an outside perspective anyway, because I was already told my body is broken. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2. I'm trans. I don't give a fuck. It's magic. See, that's how I kind of hope people will see the things that I'm saying, Candy, is that trans folks will see where I'm coming from and understand that I'm not coming from a place that is hostile. That being said, we have had trans folks in the chat before where I've been corrected and said, like, that's not cool to say. So I just try and come out with, hey, I'm coming from a place of curiosity and interest. I'm not coming from a place of hostility. And I just want it to be clear so that people don't think, like, This is like if you came in here and you were trans and this was your first experience with the Last Minute Laura morning show and you heard me saying the female body is magic, it could make you feel some kind of way. So since it could make you feel some kind of way, I just want to have that disclaimer of I'm coming from curiosity. I love all people. Trans people are people. Trans women are women. Trans men are men. Gender identity is valid. Whatever you identify as is valid. However, the female body is also magic. Those things can both be true. Context is the non-binary king. Yes. Context is our non-binary king. Indeed. Good morning. Hair looks good. Thank you. Nice to see you. Also, winged matchbox. I did get your package. I haven't opened it yet because it's at my parents' farm. I will get it hopefully today. My dad did call me to tell me that it had been cut open by customs. So I don't know if anything's missing from it or if they just wanted to have a little look-see in there, but it was cut open. So I'll tell you what's in it on Monday, and you can tell me if anything's missing. But thank you for sending that. That was very nice of you. Okay, we've got another gorgeous petal done. And I've done 3 sizes of petals with 3 petals in each size. Half double, single. So we have 1 more petal left in this peony. I got a message, it was in customs. Seed should be okay, I hope. I've never had anybody have their seeds not arrive because of customs, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, then that one will go there, this one will go here, and that one will go there. Cute. Then this one will go here, this one will go here, and this one will go here. Cute. And then this one can go here. Peony. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at my peony. Come on, that looks pretty good. It could also end up as a rose if you wanted it to, but that's not how we're gonna make ours. That's totally like a peony or a rose, but it's not a rose, it's a peony. I have had some confiscated, have you? Well, I have not, and I'm going to hope that this did not get confiscated either. That looks so good. Candace, you are just such a nice cheerleader to have. You're always so nice to me. You always make me feel like I make magical things. Whenever I make something, Candace is out here being like, you're so awesome! And then I'm like, maybe I am actually awesome. Okay, hold on. Single crochet. So, next one's a single. Good. Rose does not have round petals. Totally. My husband is coming back home. Yay! It has been a long week for Ada and I and Cotton Ball, the baby. The baby's name is Cotton Ball. Nice. Love that for you. You know what? Before that baby is born, you name that thing whatever you want. Cotton Ball, great name. My sister's first kid, Bean. Bean, the small bean, little bean. One of my other sister's kids, Bug, the little bug. Hello, Bug. Girl, you have to believe in yourself more. Lol. Couldn't be me, Candace. It just couldn't be me. Single crochet. Oh, wait, half double. Then single. Chain 1 and turn. Well, its nickname could be Q-Tip. Hey there, Q-Tip. What's up, swab? 1 and 2 until we know the sex. Yes. But you're so awesome, Candace. You're just nice is what it is. You're just nice and supportive. Okay. What we need to decide after I finish this last petal is, are we going to add more petals, or are we going to start putting this together with like the yellow inside part? I feel pretty good about how difficult it will be for me to teach this. I don't think it'll be too hard because it's 3 separate petals, like 3 separate petal instructions. Hello, I'm here in time for the stream to finish. Actually, Melanie, I thought it was an hour earlier than it is. You're right. You are here in time for the stream to finish. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. And good morning. Good morrow to you. And Melanie, I'm making a peony today, and I made a trillium yesterday, and I'm an artist. If you weren't an awesome person to know, would I still be here after this many years? Candace, I don't know. Maybe you would. Maybe you would because you are hate watching me and you actually are just waiting for me to fail, and actually you just gather information to put on a snark Reddit page, and actually you just really are waiting for me to give up and quit YouTube. Who knows? Maybe. Could be. Probably not. I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, Melanie, I would have been here a whole extra hour. My sister would be calling me like, where are you? Can't imagine. Don't make me slap you. Candace ain't got time for that. No, Candace doesn't. You're right. Candace is a real human being. But there are people who might... I don't think I have hate watchers yet. I don't think I have enough regular watchers to have hate watchers. I think you need to have like a following big enough. Hold on. 2, 1. You're supposed to have 2. But I mean, we're pretty close to 100,000. We're getting somewhere. We're almost at a point where people will be like, oh, that's more or less an established YouTube channel. 100,000? Don't you think? I feel like 100,000 subscribers is like a number where if you tell someone that, they'll go, oh, you're like an actual YouTuber. 100,000 is a legitimate amount of people. That's my thought. Before 100,000, they're like, that's not a real number. Then you hit 100,000 and they're like, you're a real live YouTuber. Where are we now? We gotta be coming on 100,000. Please hold. I'm literally checking right now. Oh. We are at 93,639. So we need 6,251, right? 6,251 more people, and then we'll be at 100,000. So if you guys could just subscribe real quick, that would be super, super cool. 6,000 of you, hello? Are there 6,000 of you here? Could you please subscribe? And if you're not yet subscribed, can you subscribe? And if you are subscribed, can you make sure that you click the thumbs up button on this live stream, please and thank you. By the way, if you're new, I live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. and I put out new crochet tutorials on Tuesdays. And this week's new crochet tutorial is a daffodil, but the coming crochet tutorial will be a trillium. Look how pretty that trillium is. It's pretty cool. Pretty worthy of a subscription and a thumbs up, I think, if I do say so myself. Jesus. Oh. It's nap time and little guy doesn't want to go to sleep. I have gotten to know my upstairs neighbors just through the times of day when the youngest is upset. I've just like tracked out what happens in their home. I know when lunch is because when the little one gets upset. I know when nap time is. It's right now. It's nap time. I told the stream, Alex, that I know the schedule of our neighbors upstairs because of when the little one gets upset. Oh. Like right now it's nap time. Yeah. And he doesn't want to go. And he just wails. He's so sad.
Are you still going at the time?
Yes, please. Anywho, I'm almost done this last petal. I'm not leaving until I'm done this. So don't fret. Also, if you have a suggestion for the next flower we should do, I'm actually so pleased that this is not so difficult. There are so many fun colored isopods, Candy says, in the wild. I love them so much. Show me the evidence. I need to see the isopods. Show the isopods to me. I can't wait to go out in the garden. All right, now we'll do double crochets across after we do our single half double. Now we'll double crochet across. I'm going to the forest today, Melanie. I'm Jelly. I'm Jelani. Melanie, I'm Jelani. I want to go to the forest today. What are you going for? Just to enjoy being in the forest? Just for a little mental health kick? Or are you going to the forest to do something? Are you going to the forest to get some mushrooms? Are you going to the forest to take pictures of moss? Melanie, I would like 3 photographs, please. Your assignment today, 3 photographs of moss. I would like 3 different varieties of moss. I will accept lichen if for some reason there is not enough moss variety. I will accept lichen. However, I would like 3 separate photographs of 3 separate mosses. Bonus points if there's more than 1 photo of every moss with context. So up close photo of the moss, photo of how the moss is growing, and then bigger context photo of the whole area where it's growing. If you do that, that'd be super for me. That would make me feel really good. Thank you so much. I'm going to heal my soul, but also to take pictures of moss, let's be real. Okay, good. As long as we're like all on the same page about what we're here for. If anyone wants more info, it's in rants on Discord, lol, but my life is a mess right now, so I need the woods. Melanie, I read that. I sent you an emoji hug. Hopefully you felt it like it was a real hug. Your life is not a mess. You are a strong and independent woman who made a choice for her lifestyle and mental health that is such that you will take better care of yourself as opposed to allowing a shit middle manager tell you how your life is supposed to be. It's not a mess. You're just making good decisions for yourself and your health. If it was a mess, it's not a mess. You're doing a good job. Bitch, you're doing a good job, okay? Like, ew. Obviously, you did what was right. Because ew. Just ew. I hate all middle manager types who think that they're like the be all and end all of like the corporate world. Excuse me? I'm working here to pay my bills. I'm literally not working here to sell furniture. Yes, my job might be to sell furniture. That's not why I'm doing that job, though. I'm doing that job to pay my bills. I don't care about any of this furniture. Thank you. All right, peony. Look at my peony. Isn't it cute? It's a peony. Come on. That looks just like a peony, doesn't it? Look at that. If I were blind, I would be like, that's a peony. Actually, I'd be like, that's wool. Yeah, that's how I feel. Ew. It was bad. And then the next one was even worse. Lol. 3rd time's a charm. Yes, 3rd time's a charm. Look, I can make a peony. Are you kidding me? That is a peony, and they're my favorite flower. Good! I'm glad it's your favorite flower, because that's going to be the next one I'm teaching as a tutorial. It's going to be so good. I need to make the little ball center. I need to do yellow for the center, and I have to decide, am I going to go bright yellow, or am I going to go pale yellow? Peony. Peony, peony, peony. Bright yellow, it looks like. And I'm going to do a pom-pom for the middle. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. How big of a pom-pom? Not too big. We don't want it to be freakish. Not yellow. What are you talking about, not yellow? What are you saying? Candace, what are you talking about? Look at this. That's yellow, my friend. Like, yes, the middle has those pink blooms, but once it opens, she's got yellow. Look, yellow. Look, yellow. Yellow. Oh my gosh, that little boy is just having a rough time right now. Same as the petals, isn't it? I don't know if you guys are hearing what I'm hearing, but it is full on wailing upstairs. My army is leaving, so I guess bye-bye. Have fun, friends. Bye, Louisa. Have a good rest of your day. I was thinking it wasn't fully bloomed. Yeah, but I think the yellow stuff inside. Success to Julia. I will let her know you wish her success. This is the kind of one I'm thinking. Hold on. Like, why are you not showing up nice? Could you just be polite? This one. You know? Still no Betty? No Betty yet. We're Bettyless. We're all making bets at this point. Poor Jules. Okay, so if I make a little thingamabob here, right? Good. A little pom-pom. Oops, sorry, hit the mic there. Probably really loud. Oh, okay, yellow. Yep, yellow. Ugh. How do you make a pom-pom? This is how I do it. Tie her down good and tight on the old fingeroons. Then you can take one finger off in order to tighten her down. Then, oh, yarn needle. Thank you. Bye, Louisa. Have a good weekend. I can feel myself sweating right now. What is happening? Okay, then I'll take my yarn needle, insert it down along my finger, pull that through there. Then I can insert it down on this side of all these here loops. Beauty. Pull it tight. And then I'll just pull her out. She's perfect. Okay. Then I'll stitch you one more time around. It's gonna be great. This is gonna look so cute. And everyone's gonna be like, wow, you know exactly what a peony looks like. I think that's what'll happen. Okay. So if you guys go here, we're gonna need all of you guys to behave, but before we do that, we'll just put the yellow part in. Isopod pictures. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, I forgot to send mine. Do you even care about us? Seems like you don't even care about us. Live stream discussion. Show me the isopods. Aw, little snail. Tiny snail. Who we got here? We got a cute little spotty isopod. Happy birthday, little friend. Unless it's not your birthday, in which case, get out of here. Little more spotty isopods with what to me looks like a wild violet getting ready to bloom or getting ready to put out another leaf. Cute. Another little isopod. Cute. Oh, another one in there. Couple more over there. There's one there too. And one there. Come on, they're cute. Aw, hi Melanie. That... Nice. This is one I found a few years ago. I posted it on Reddit and they said it was a masonry isopod. What does Reddit know? A lot, honestly. You can get a lot of information on Reddit. To me, that looks like a house centipede. I know it's smaller than a house centipede, but it's reminding me of a house centipede. Okay, I'm just stitching on the middle part of my peony. The middle fleur issue. Now these are clovers. Food for the babies. Excuse. That little boy is just having the hardest morning today. He's just wailing. Must be so stressful for the parent. He's so upset. Every day nap time's at the same time, little dude. And he always is so mad when it's nap time. He's like 3. It's just a baby. Alright, there we go. So now that is put in. Now we can put these petals in their correct formation. You can go here. You can go here. You can go here. can go there, and then you can go right there. Ta-da! Peony. And then I'll just be stitching together the flower itself, but I can take a second here just to show you what it'll look like when I turn it into a pom-pom. Imagine if I cut through it. I would die. Would not be pleased. Look, I made a peony.
Huh?
A peony.
Oh, cute, bud.
Thanks. All right, here's how it looks. Peony. And that will be closed up a little more so that you don't see it too much. But ta-da! It's a peony. And then we'll just take this and we'll attach it to a leafy bottom area, stem. And then we'll have a peony to add to our large group of handmade flowers. So fun. Thank you. All right, that's it for today. I'm outie. I gotta go hang out with my little sister, make her feel better about the fact that she is still pregnant, and do some housework probably. Okay, love you, bye. Have a good rest of your day. It's happening. It better happen. It better happen this weekend. You best believe I intend on coming on Monday saying, the baby was born. So the first thing you should ask me on Monday is, did the baby come? Because that is what's gonna happen this weekend. It better. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you had a really good time today. I had a good time. Tell her happy birthday tomorrow. Happy birthing tomorrow. I'll let her know. And thank you to everyone who is supporting the channel this month. You guys are awesome. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.